Hello and welcome to Up the Villa podcast. If you are new to our channel, subscribe, drop this video a like. Let's have what should we have? Like target of 400 on this video. So pause the video now, drop a like and subscribe to the channel and help this channel grow. Your support is absolutely massive. We're now on the road to 7,000 subscribers, which is absolutely huge. So doing these podcasts, it's too easy. It's too easy when we win like this. We're on a fantastic run now, and you can see the smile on my face from ear to ear. I'm absolutely buzzing with the way we're playing. I think it's just fantastic, isn't it? We've had a bit of an up and down season compared to last season and where we expected to be, but the form we're in at the minute, the place we are in at the table now, for me, this is what it's all about. This is where I sort of want us to be at the minute, and hopefully, we can still push and we can climb, but we just need to be a top half team, don't we? And we're performing like one at the minute. The last 3 games, we're putting some really, really good performances. The away performance at Brighton was very, very good. The demolition of Southampton at home was absolutely fantastic, and we absolutely ran riot at Ellen Road against Leeds United, which all 3 pose different things that we've got to overcome. Southampton were banging form. Brighton, very difficult place to go, play really good football, but the magnitude of that win against Leeds is absolutely massive because they're fighting for their lives. It was their manager's first game at home in a very, very hostile environment. We saw that from the way they were with Tyrone Mings, weren't they? I think at Villa Park, we boo the odd Blues player or the odd player that's done us dirty in the past. But that what Mings was getting yesterday, I've never seen anything like that from an opposition player. I don't think we've ever given Troy Deeney that much. So Mings' performance was class because in that environment, in that hostile atmosphere, his head could have gone. He could have done something stupid, but he put in a captain's performance, and I think that's what I love about Mings. I love his mentality. I love the tweet that he did after the game as well. So again, I mentioned it in my reaction to after the game, but Mings gets a lot of stick. Sometimes, yes, give him stick for performances or real bad mistakes that have cost us, but you got to praise him when he does stuff well, and he definitely performed against Leeds, and it was just a real good, solid Villa performance, wasn't it? We were able to sort of ride out the periods where they were getting into the game and putting us under a little bit of pressure, especially after half time. I thought first half we were really, really good. It was only Villa, wasn't it, creating the clear-cut chances. Watkins could have got one off on the keeper. McGinn had his shot, didn't he? I really thought Danny Ings played really well first half as well. And I just thought we were really good first half, and what's coming down your second half. They were going to come out a better side, and they did. And I was a little bit worried to start of the second half, but we sort of rode that storm. We weathered it a little bit, didn't we? And then it was just like blockbuster Villa, weren't it? Cash's goal was class. It was quality, and if you see the highlights, watch Danny Ings' ball in, and when we celebrate, Coutinho's like this. Danny Ings saying, "What a ball," and it was just scenes, weren't it? And Matty Cash. Villa fans, get in the comments what a player we've got on our hands here, because he's a bit like Ramsey in that he's broke onto the scene with Villa, and he's been bubbling away. He's been having decent games. He's been, and then he'll go quiet a little bit. But it really feels like now that he's got the assists, but not just the assists, the conviction of the way he's putting the ball in. It's as if it's. I always felt like with Cash, he'd get in the right areas and he'd just think, I'll just stick it in. And now it feels like he's looking up and he's picking out his player, he's picking out the man, and that's the difference to me. That's what you see Robertson and Trent do. And I think Cash he's really worked on it, and he looks really good, and his confidence is absolutely massive, and he's flying, isn't he? And you know, Chambers, what a goal! What a goal! I've watched that goal now. I don't know how many times I've watched that goal, but it's just class. He just picks it up. He just scoops it through. What a goal! And Tyro, I mean, how many times do you see an assist from your centre back to your centre back for a goal? I don't think I see that often, but what a goal! What a goal! It's silently, well, it was like the fire alarm went off, weren't it, when that one went in? Ellen Road just evacuated Ellen Road. But yeah, it was quality, and you know, there's more standout performances. McGinn, I thought, was very, very good. Ramsey a little bit quiet, but you know, he was still driving forward, wasn't he? And I thought Douglas Luiz, I mean, how short does Douglas Luiz look at the minute? You know, he's not really put a foot wrong recently, and I just think Luiz has done really well. Martinez, do we need a keeper at the minute? I don't know if we need a keeper, do we? 3 clean sheets in a row with victories, the first time since 2009 in Martin O'Neill days. So that is absolutely massive. But all in all, a quality performance, and I'm as positive as they come. I'm as optimistically positive. You will not find a more optimistic podcast than this one, and you won't find a more optimistic set of fans than me, Justin, Ryan and Hannah. But even I didn't predict that, so absolutely quality. No doubt, once I've done these podcasts today, I will be back on my phone checking out the highlights and watching the rest of those. So yeah, class performance. Let me know what you guys felt of it. I know you did after the match reaction, but just if you want to add any more thoughts. But up next we have West Ham, who are having a very, very good season. But if we put this into context here now, Aston Villa sit in 9th place on 36 points with a game in hand on West Ham. West Ham are sitting in 6th place on 45 points. If we win on Sunday, we win our game in hand, we go 3 points behind West Ham. So a little bit of context for you there. If we all think they're having a fantastic season, we're right up there with them if we can win our game in hand and beat West Ham on Sunday. You know, when Gerrard took over, we were in 16th place. We are now sitting in 9th. We've shown European form. We've shown the points that we've totted up since we've had Steven Gerrard in. We are currently in the European places. So that form that Gerrard has shown as Aston Villa manager, if that was to continue over the course of a season, at this moment in time, we've been in and around Europe. So again, that shows the magnitude of the job that Steven and Gerrard has done since taking over Aston Villa. And yes, I don't like to get too ahead of myself, and I don't want to get too far ahead that we start thinking like we're getting carried away. But from where we were to where we are now, how we are playing, the system, the form of our players, Coutinho vibes, he's managed to get Danny Ings and Ollie Watkins in the same team. I will admit, I thought that was dead and buried. Normally, what we normally see is chucking 2 strikers on, trying to make the best of hoofball, but we are playing them within a system that we are now getting the best out of Danny Ings. Danny Ings is getting goals and assists. Danny Ings got another assist last night, and it was a peach of a ball. We are seeing not just a goal scoring Danny Ings, but a player that's working hard for the team, and a team that's showing true togetherness. And I think that is absolutely massive. This system we're playing is not an easy system to come up against, because we've got strikers who are top quality. We've got strikers that are assisting each other. We've got fullbacks playing like wingers that are not too far forward now. They're contained. We've got a midfield that's in unity. We've got a midfield that's got willing runners. We've got centre-backs that are turning into prime Pirlo. We've got a keeper that's not doing nothing. So yes, it's all good. It's all good. But I think Gerrard needs a little bit of credit because he's done a real good job. He's done a real good job, and we're only getting better. But we come up against a West Ham side that have had a really good season, and they've got players that I do really like. Some of you guys will know that some of my favourite players in the Premier League. I love Bernardo Silva. And the one in midfield, I love Declan Rice. I think Declan Rice is quality. He's one of my favourite players. So we're coming up against one of my favourite players. But yeah, we've got to go for it. I think West Ham's form at the minute, it's a bit up and down, isn't it? They're not sort of blowing teams away, and they're not as solid as what they were at the start of the season. They're sort of dipped a little bit, and I think this is probably due to the fact that they've been in the FA Cup. They've gone a little bit deeper in that. They've gone how many games they played in the Europa League this season as well. So I think we can go there and get something from the game and give them a real good go. And I think if we can go and play like we did against Leeds, we're more than capable of getting the win. You normally see teams that have come off the back of a European game on the Sundays, a little bit fatigued. They start the games a little bit slower. They don't have that fluidity. They don't have that. They just don't have that intensity. And they went away to Seville. They lost 1-0. Zuma, Dawson, Rice, Souček, Creswell, Johnson, Lanzini, Antonio, Vlasic and Fornals all started that game. Bowen was out. I think Bowen might be out for this game as well. So I think if we can go there and ride the wave of the way that we're playing at the minute, I think we can definitely get this win. I do like West Ham as a team. I like what they're doing. I like that they've progressed, but I think this is a team that we've got to set our sights on, and we've got to be the claret and blue team in the Premier League, and that is Aston Villa. So yes, I'm really positive for the game. I'm really looking forward to it now. Isn't it great to be looking forward to going to the London Stadium, taking on West Ham, feeling that we can get the win, feeling that we can add to our 36-point tally, gets 39 points, and really start trying to claw a couple of the teams in and ahead of us. I think it will be difficult, but we're in good form. The clean sheets, 3 clean sheets in a row. That's no mean feat in the Premier League. That is such a difficult thing to do continually in the Premier League. Not only to get back to back, but 3 wins in a row, to get triple clean sheets. We haven't done it since 2009, so it's absolutely massive. But I'm really looking forward to the game. Coutinho, 7 starts, 4 goals, 3 assists. The magician, absolutely sensational player. He's quality, absolutely quality. And this shirt's not going anywhere until we lose a game. It's going to stay here until we lose a game. So Villa fans, let me know your score predictions for West Ham United v Aston Villa. I am going to go for West Ham 0, Aston Villa 2. And I think it's going to be Coutinho, and I think it will be a Ollie Watkins goal. 2-0 Villa for me. Let me know your score predictions. Like, subscribe to the channel. We'll be back for our predicted lineup as well. Up the Villa and Up the Villa podcast in a bit.